On.
Hi, I'm Dana. My story will hopefully not be so long. Basically, it was my first day in the Israeli army, and you get a ton of equipment that day. You wake up super early in the morning. Like at 5 a.m., you're on your way and you sign up, and a ton of stuff happened that day. So you get all your equipment, everything's spoken in Hebrew, you're still jet lagged because you just get off the plane and have been living in the country for like less than a week, and suddenly you're thrown into the army. And I have all my stuff with me, left behind everything else, discovered that I have all the wrong equipment, and all the rumors of like, bring this, don't bring that. I totally got the wrong advice. A girl who was sitting next to me on the bus at 7 in the morning on the way to the first base had a seizure when we got off the bus. Crazy day, so a lot of emotions. Then you go through all the processing at the first base. The girl with the seizure has disappeared and they've carted her off somewhere, but presumably she's okay. And then you get all your shots and you get your fingerprinting done and your teeth checked and all the processing stuff, and then you get on a bus, and 5 hours later you're deep in the Negev in the south of Israel, and you're at your first base, and you've gone through equipment checks upon equipment checks, and you're already nervous about your Hebrew because you're that weird foreigner, but you're speaking fluently and everything's cool. And you get to the first person who says Chogel, and she says it really quickly, and you forget like what it is, and the army ID card that you get is called a Teudat Chogel, and you are supposed to show that at so many different things, but it's really quick. And you also got all your uniform pieces that day. So she's like, I'm like asking her in Hebrew this whole conversation, I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, like new, and she's like really impatient, and it's like 11 o'clock at night, and she's like, yeah, just show me your stupid ID. But the word sounds really close to the word belt, so I took off my belt right there and I gave it to her, and my accent is apparently good enough where I look like a crazy Israeli who just has really horrible grammar, and it's like, oh, where'd you grow up, like what barn did you fall out of type of thing. Either way, so I took off my belt, and then she started cracking up. She's like, no, 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 I mean your ID, and like proceeded to explain like, oh, stupid little foreigner, it was cute. Then I realized it doesn't matter. I'm there, I'm in their army, life is cool, and you can be really fluent in a language, and you just have to be willing to make a fool of yourself and totally laugh about it and be like, yeah, I accidentally used the word, gave you my belt when you asked for my ID, and you know, other such examples, like somebody asked me what I wanted to do, and I told them I wanted to be a paramedic, or I thought I did, but it's kind of related to the word terrorist, so I told them I wanted to be a terrorist when I grew up, and save people off the ambulances, because that's how much I knew how to say. But either way, these are words you always remember, so the more you make a fool of yourself in another language, the more you learn about that language and yourself, and it's really fun. That's my story.